So there's a concept called post-traumatic growth, and that's what happened to me personally because of the AIDS epidemic. It's like I learned how to live from people that were dying, and many of them also did. This is my friend Chad, and you can see on the gas tank of his motorcycle it says "Radical Aliveness," and on the back of his leathers it says "Super Chicken." Chad had HIV pretty early on. I think he figured that he had it before there was a test to say that he had it. And his attitude was, if I'm going to die, I'm going to go for it. You know, I'm going to do what I really want to do. And he took up motorcycle racing for about 10 years. He finally gave that up after he broke too many bones. He had a couple of horrendous crashes. But he really had a life where he was going for it. He was also a competitive paddler, canoe paddler, and kayaker. So I like that philosophy of radical aliveness, and this sort of epitomizes it too. Life is not about how many breaths you take, but how many moments take your breath away. And I didn't have AIDS, but I felt I really got vicariously how fragile life is, and that you really have to, you know, go for it. So I took up scuba diving, and it was specifically in response to that. It was like, that's something I'd always wanted to do. I'm going to do it. At this point, I've done about 200 dives. This was my last dive trip. So another person with AIDS that I saw, I used to ask them, what do you want most out of life? He was an events planner. And he said, I want lots of adventures, so I have lots of great memories when I'm too sick to do anything else. And wow, what a great idea. So I really tried to collect adventures. This is my wife and I in Tibet. You know, you don't have to go to Africa to have these experiences. You live in Wyoming. You've got the greatest safari in the country right there. I love Yellowstone, and when I took these buffalo, they came up alongside my car. They came up alongside my car and were walking on either side. And my wife is saying, close the window, close the window. And I think you're very close to Rocky Mountain National Park also. But this is in your backyard. If you're using your mindfulness, there's a lot of things that are going on all the time right around you. I took this one with my iPhone on a walk with my dog. This is my neighborhood down here. And of course, first steps, first words, those take your breath away too.